Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, commonly called as Taco Tuesday. We are done. We are leaving north. Head north. Let's get another day going. Sit back, relax, buckle up. Here we go. Looks like we got ourselves a train here in Clayton. It's a long one. And as they would say, if you got them, smoke them. I don't smoke, but it's going to be a long one. Wow. Let me show you. don't see no end way down there. Here you go, Dana. Yahoo! Oh, hang on a minute. Let me get this better for you. Yeah, still no end. So how's everybody doing today? Whoop. Let me drag you back in. There we go. So how's everybody doing today? Well, without this, we're hoping to make it up to Newton, around Newton, Kansas today. Yes, I'm not wearing my seatbelt while I'm sitting here doing nothing. So that's the deal on that. I think I'm starting to see the end of it, so it'll be here in a few minutes. So, but they were having me take a load going south to Galesburg, Illinois tomorrow, but I guess that got changed, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But hopefully today we'll make it to at least Newton. That's the goal anyway. But let me flip you guys around. I'm starting to see the end of the train. Let's go. I had to stop anyway because I'm hazardous, so this kind of helps me anyway. There we go. Flip my hazards on so it's legal. There we go. Anytime. There we go. All the way up. There we go. Let's go see Clayton. It'd be nice if they would let us have the light green so we could just proceed through with these inverted speed bumps. Ugh. All right, everybody. Well, we've seen this side of town. Let's continue on. We'll stop in Boise. Probably take our half-hour break, all that good stuff. See you later, New Mexico. See you next time. Hello, Oklahoma. Let's keep going. Next. Well, we look to be busy today and nobody's going to let you in. It's like they don't use a zipper move here. You're on your own. Oh, is Landstar going to let him in? Thank you, Landstar, because he should have been in front of the cattle hauler. But the cattle hauler, you know, they operate a little bit differently, you know. As you can tell, we are sitting here in Boise City, Oklahoma. Just got done fueling. Got our half-hour break in there. This is what happens with 3 miles an hour. It takes forever to get anybody through because you got to come to a stop before you get on there. and then it's 3 miles an hour across the scale. And if they're stopping you anywhere along the line, if that green light goes red, you have to come to a stop. And I've sat there and watched them just sit there with the red, not here, but at other places I've seen them sit with the red light on just because they can. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. Get in here behind Landstar. Take a look over there. So how's everybody again doing? Now, if this is any sign of what's to come this day, well, I guess that other load going down to that hunting blinds load got canceled. So we don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow when we get back up there. Yep, they're stopping you on the scale. And that's what's taking so long, is they're stopping you, and when they stop you, wow, they're stopping him for quite a bit. I guess because they're reading all the numbers off the side of your truck, your DOT numbers and blah, 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 blood on your plates, blah, blah, blah. And that, yeah. So it looks like we might get a red light and sit on here. We're legal anyway, so I mean, it's not like we're concerned in that regard. So let's see, are they going to stop the cattle hauler? Maybe it was just the propane guy that they stopped. Nope, they're stopping everybody. So yay. But all in all, well, I don't need to walk you through this mess. Unless, of course, you guys, this is trucking. This is what we go through for trucking. So this is why, wow, they're sitting that cattle hauler on there for a while, and I think he's empty. So I don't see, that's the part that drives you nuts. It's like, I get they run your numbers and everything, but it shouldn't take that long to get your damn numbers. I mean, really. I mean, everything's right on the side of your door. You know, the whole shebang. And if he's empty, it's not a weight issue. So, yep. The flatbedder's just now getting on the scale. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But it's a beautiful day. Truck's reading 90 degrees, but I guarantee it's not 90 degrees. That's just sitting on top of this blacktop. Oh, they pulled him off to the side. They're going to do an inspection on that cattle hauler. See, that's what happens when you don't freaking go zipper, one on, one on, one on, one on. No, you're in a rush. Just saying. So, well, they should recognize me. Landstar's getting a roll through. I mean, I was just here yesterday, so as soon as he clears the scale, here we go. Green light. Let's go, baby. Green light. That was quick and painless. Not so much for the cattle hauler guy. Alright, everybody. That's nearly 6 minutes we lost there that we can't get back up on the highway. Alright, everybody. God bless. Let's get it. Hello, Kansas. See you later, Oklahoma. Elkhart, Kansas, y'all. They got a cool looking museum park over here on the right hand side. Let's see if we can't get her in the camera shot. I think it's just past the Pizza Hut up on the right. Well, maybe it is warm. I don't know. It says 83 degrees here. Maybe it is that warm down here. Huh. There's our old cars again. There's the old caboose. Everybody, let's get out of here. Let's continue on. Nice old windmill. There's a little bit of cattle going on here. Not as big as the one in Dalhart, but good enough anyway. It's a nice little operation. morning, everybody. We are done. We are sitting here in Emporia, Kansas, where we have some of the most impatient drivers. Sorry, I had a little rant. We're in a paid parking area here, reserved parking. As you can tell, we're having a pound of hamburger. We're gonna have ourselves 7 eggs. Yeah, we've got, get my hand out of the way. We got some of the most impatient drivers here. I set up to back into the hole where I'm at, and this flatbedder drove right up into where I have to turn to bring my front end in order to get into this hole, and he just kept coming and coming and coming as I'm backing up. Hazard lights on. Get my butter bowl. Get the butter bowl out of the way. And then a Landstar behind him gets impatient because I get in the hole. We're allowed as many pull-ups as we need. But I was doing one pull-up just because these are tight spots in here. So I was pulling up once to make sure I'm squared in here. He gets all bent out of shape and he goes and does a big old freaking circle. And he's about to hit another truck on the other side, cross the way from us. I'll show you. The Landstar is that black nose just on the other side of this white truck. And he was going to go in over there next to the Decker over there and almost hit the front end of that white truck that those people are walking into right now. So they would have came back to their front end all smashed up because that bozo. Yeah, I said bozo. I don't get it. I just don't understand. But anyway, enough of that rant. You guys are okay. We're all good. Don't know where we're going now tomorrow. We'll get up to the shop. We'll kick this wagon. Hopefully, they may have me deliver it before I bring it back to the shop. That would really suck. But according to the GPS, we're roughly about 8 hours. We'll probably have to take a half-hour break before we get back up there. But we should be back to the shop tomorrow on Wednesday. So, yeah. We got 702 miles on the day. Not too bad. So, there must be a fire here locally in the Emporia, Kansas area because there's a lot of smoke. You can just smell that burn like a big, giant campfire. So, all right, everybody. God bless. Love you guys, Lord willing. I'll see y'all tomorrow if you want to come along. Let's make it happen. Good night. Be well. Good morning. Don't know what time of day you're looking at this. God bless.